Yassin was in power, you advocated for CSA. Do you think that had an effect on your performance in the party elections?
I think that it did not have a direct impact, but it may have been interpreted by some leaders as me stepping out of line, as in like I did something that was not in accordance to what the party leadership was thinking and advocating for. So if let's say that together, that advocacy for the CSA, together with some of the things that I talked about just now, pushing for DAP to do more, especially during the pandemic, if that contributed to my losing or not being elected into the CEC, then I accept that. I accept that, and I hopefully will learn from those mistakes that I've made.
The CSA was adopted. Do you feel vindicated now?
I feel that it is something that I feel justified in the role that Tony and myself played in negotiating for the CSA that eventually led to the MOU between Pakatan Harapan and Ismail Sabri being signed. Because not because it's a vindication of what we were trying to do, but because it can lead to more long-term structural changes to the political landscape in Malaysia. For example, equal allocation for MPs, regardless of whether they are from government or from the opposition, and then some of the changes to the law and even the constitution that we have seen. More emphasis for Sabah and Sarawak, and now obviously everyone is looking at the anti-party hopping constitutional amendment that will be proposed hopefully by the end of this month. And I think all of us have a role to play in the political landscape. I'm glad that myself and Tony, we had a role to play in the CSA that eventually led to the MOU being signed. And maybe, who knows, that was the first MOU. Maybe we will continue to have a role in pushing for a second MOU to be signed as well. Do I what?
Do you still have the same stance
that to what? To continue to I understand why it was difficult for some of my party leaders to accept working with Muhyiddin. I understand because the public backlash was very great at that time. But at the same time, I think if let's say you were to ask some of the party leaders now, would it have been better for us to accept Muhyiddin's CSA to prevent an UMNO PM from coming into power? I hope that most of them would say yes lah. Yeah, of course they are entitled to their own opinion. My answer would be yes. We should have taken Muhyiddin's offer so that we can avoid a situation where the court cluster now has a lot of power.